Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. The secret is that only that which can destroy itself is truly alive. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. There's no coming to consciousness without pain. No tree, it is said, can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell. Whatever is rejected from the self appears in the world as an event. Thinking is difficult. That's why most people judge. Where wisdom reigns, there is no conflict between thinking and feeling. How can I be substantial if I do not cast a shadow? I must have a dark side also, if I am to be whole. The greatest tragedy of the family is the unlived lives of the parents. Shame is a soul-leading emotion. The reason for evil in the world is that people are not able to tell their stories. Wholeness is not achieved by cutting off a portion of one's being, but by integration of the contraries. Nights, through dreams, tell the myths forgotten by the day. Every human life contains a potential. If that potential is not fulfilled, then that life was wasted. Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness, and the word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. If one does not understand a person, one tends to regard him as a fool. Find out what a person fears most, and that is where he will develop next. When an inner situation is not made conscious, it appears outside as fate. Loneliness does not come from having no people around you, but from being unable to communicate the things that seem important to you. It all depends on how we look at things, and not how they are in themselves. I don't aspire to be a good man. I aspire to be a whole man. Don't hold on to someone who's leaving, otherwise you won't meet the one who's coming. Life really does begin at 40. Up until then, you are just doing research. Every form of addiction is bad, no matter whether the narcotic be alcohol, morphine, or idealism. People will do anything, no matter how absurd, in order to avoid facing their own soul. Man cannot stand a meaningless life. The greatest and most important problems of life are all fundamentally insoluble. They can never be solved, but only outgrown.